posted this this morning. Well, I'm recording this morning. I might be posting it Thursday. I don't know for sure yet. Let's get it started. So yeah, it's definitely true. This class does not have good quarterback depth, like especially compared to last year. But let's get started. Number one is Tennessee Titans giving QB Cam Ward out of Miami. Good pick. Well, I'd like not have to go quarterback number one, but like it's just a thing. Like when a team at number one needs a quarterback, they're most likely taking a quarterback at number one. So unless that quarterback class is just absolutely horrendous, which usually at least there's usually at least one quarterback that team will be or you consider taking number one. Yeah, Tennessee's Titans go Ward to get their future quarterback. So yeah, good for them. Just try your replacement for Levis. Maybe you can try to trade Levis for something. Probably won't be for much, but you can try. But yeah, so that's there. Number two, he has the Cleveland Browns going. Travis Hunter, wide receiver slash corner out of Colorado. See what does he think he's gonna be playing wide receiver or corner? Um, um let's see. Also, sure or something. Doesn't really. But I guess could say he'd help you in both those things. He says the top, but doesn't really say where he thinks he's gonna play. Maybe he thinks he's gonna be both sides of the ball. But yeah, Browns can definitely use a receiver. With Amari Cooper gone, pair him up with Judy. Get a really good weapon for whoever your quarterback ends up being this year with Watson most likely done for the year. We're seeing they end up bringing back Jameis. You definitely see them going to Dirdell just so they have a quarterback. But I definitely understand just going on skill position and getting a better weapon for your quarterback. Let's maybe try to get somebody in round two. Or like this too, train back for more picks because I don't know how many picks they got, but probably not very much. So yeah, number three at the New York Giants goes to Shadur Sanders, QB out of Colorado. Good pick. Get a replacement. Try to get a replacement for Daniel Jones, who's now gone. Same thing. I didn't really like his quarterback class, but the Giants need quarterbacks. That's simple. Drew Lock is not the guy. He's a free agent anyways. So yeah, you need to take somebody. That's what they do. They get Shadur. Hopefully he can be. Hey, you can't really do much worse than Daniel Jones this past couple seasons, but we'll see how that happens. Number four is New England Patriots going to Dual Carter, edge outside linebacker out of Penn State. Assuming he has outside line, assuming they just have him that way he's going to be playing New England. The Carter's been a top edge, good pick. Definitely, you could also see him going tackle or Tuchio McMillan. You see it says there just get more weapons for May. But hey, you can also just definitely use some more pass rush with after he traded with Judon now obviously gone at before last season. So yeah, I think it's a good pick. Definitely a good spot for Carter. So yeah. Number five, they have the Jacksonville Jaguars going Mason Graham, defensive tackle out of Michigan. Good pick. Guy position need. He helps out your defense because your whole defense is position of need for Jags, pretty much, let's be honest. It's their defense is not good. Graham's a good player, helps you out. You can play some next to DeForest Buckner for a year or two. And because Devon Hamilton, their other DT, is a free agent. Just try to help out that defense. So I like that pick. Number six, they lost to Vegas, all right? Or just going Tatrio, McMillan, a receiver out of Arizona. It's a good pick. You could maybe, with, like, he's probably one of the top guys left on the board, definitely. They definitely need our receiver. Devontae Adams gone. Jacoby Myers is still on the team, but there have been rumors going around before the trade deadline that he could have been traded, and there's no quarterback worth this pick. So I don't want to go quarterback here. So I like that. Just get some more weapons for whoever ends up being your guy. Maybe take somebody in the second, maybe trade up in the late first. I don't think there's any trades in this mock draft, but like in a real draft, they could trade up. So I like this for the Raiders. So yeah. Yeah, I could add a passer, but the only really decent starter is Sam Darnold, and there's going to be multiple teams shooting for him. See, maybe Darnold doesn't want to go Las Vegas because Brady is a minority owner there. We'll see what happens. Number 7, they have the New York Jets going Michael Williams, outside linebacker, out of Georgia. Good pick. I can definitely use another edge. Yeah, he's like number 2 or 3 on my board. It's close between him and 2. I like Michael Williams is a good player. They can play use an edge with Son Reddick. That trade for Son Reddick not working out. He's gonna be gone. You got Jermaine Johnson coming off a major injury. You do have Michael McDonald, but it's only in the second season. I think he's already 25, 26. He was 20. I think he was 24 as a rookie. So he was still a rookie, and was Aaron Glenn does like to have some good pass rush, maybe, and then he doesn't have to blitz as much because they just announced that he's not going to be near a coach. He's been my guy. So yeah, we'll see what happens. Number 8, they have the Carolina Panthers going Jalen Walker, edge out of Georgia. I can definitely see the Panthers going edge, especially with Taylor McMillan already gone. So don't really go there. But I'd rather not go. I'd rather probably go different edge in Walker, like Nick Scarton. Why am I blanking some of that? James Pierce Jr. Jalen Walker's definitely near the top of the edge. He's not my number 1 edge left on the board, but Panthers can definitely use an edge. Jamin Clowney and DJ Wanham aren't really good number 1. Like they're decent number 2s, but if you can move those guys to be your number 2 best, your second best pass rusher, that'd be awesome. So yeah. Number 9, you have the New Orleans Saints getting a replacement for Marshawn Lattimore with Will Johnson, corner out of Michigan. Good pick. Maybe they go on our edge too, but edges did just go back to back, so you definitely understand the Saints not want to go to the third edge straight. Maybe and Mason Ram's already gone. This is a good this is falling a little bit for Will Johnson. Like I was saying, to fall much because he's only 9, but I feel like a lot of time he's higher. He's gone by 9. They get a good replacement for Lattimore. And now with him there, they can try to let some other guys come up in contracts to go or release some guys because they're way over the cap and younger. Top 10 picks still make decent paid, but veterans on our second or third deals are going to be paid more than them most likely. So yeah, number 10, they have the Chicago Bears going the first tackle. They have them going Will Campbell, tackle out of LSU. Good pick. Top tackle on my board. They help out the trenches. They need that. They need to get better protection for Caleb Williams, and they hired Ben Johnson. Ben Johnson, his whole time in Detroit as an OC, they've had a great O line, so I'm sure he would like that again. So they're trying to get that. Campbell's not to completely fix it because they still have some holes. Hopefully, they can use a lot of their free agency money on their O line. We'll see what they do. It's definitely a good, big position need. Bears, like the first few picks, the Bears should be in the trenches. Depend on who they on the free agency, honestly. But as of now, free agency hasn't happened, so we don't know who they're going to sign. So yeah. Number 11, I had the San Francisco 49ers going with Kelvin Banks Jr., tackle out of Texas. So yeah, after tackles are already off the board. Niners get a replacement for Colton McKivitz. Even if they do like McKivitz, because it seems like they like to bring him back a lot. Hey, you can have him you can move him to guard for a little bit and have him eventually replace Trent Williams, who can't play forever. He eventually has to retire. He is almost 37. It says it right here. Like he is old. But yeah, just good pick here. I definitely like that. Maybe they go an edge, but the edge is off the board. So yeah. Number 12 is Dallas Cowboys going Luther Burden the third, wide receiver out of Mizzou. Oh, it's my say it. Like says here, Genti isn't on the Cowboys. Like Genti, he's definitely a good pick for the Cowboys. But also, like wide receiver is a bigger position, a value position than running back. And Brandon Cooks is probably gone. He obviously still has CD Lamb, but he still could use our receiver. Cooks is gone. So I like this friend. They get the third wide receiver. Get some more weapons for Dak next year once he comes back from his injury. And hey, maybe with CD having a consistent young wide receiver next to him, he doesn't get as much up coverage as Burton ends up being really good. But we'll see what happens. Oh, I didn't realize this. They haven't had 2 wide receivers over 700 receiving yards since 21 when they still had Cooper. So yeah, they haven't had consistent two good wide receivers for a few years. They've obviously had CD Lamb for a while now, who's been great. They haven't had a good number two behind him for a while. So that's a good pick. Number 13, they have the Miami Dolphins going Malachi Starks, safety out of Georgia. It's a good pick. Um, both their starting safeties are free agents. I like so like they. I would hope they bring back at least Javon Holland, but it doesn't mean they will. Jordan Poyer is getting up there if you do bring him back. So like they're probably at this point when you haven't re-signed a guy. So like if you have two stars at position or free agents, you haven't re-signed at least one of them by now. Like this late in this like few weeks in the off season now for the Dolphins, they probably won't re-sign both of them. Hopefully they'll resign at least one of them. Because if they don't resign even one of them, then who are you going to put next to Starks? Starks can't play both safeties. Yeah, the good picks for Dolphins. I've done this pick a lot in my mocks. So yeah. Number 14, they have Indianapolis Colts going Tyler Warren, tight end out of Penn State. I mean, they just get a big weapon for Anthony Richardson. I like that. They definitely need tight end. Brett Lily Woods a couple few years ago, but he seems to always be injured and hasn't really played a lot these past couple of years. And even when he has played, he's done a ton. It's a good pick for them to get Richardson some more weapons and help out your offense. Yeah, number 15, they have Atlanta Falcons going Shamar Stewart, D end out of Texas A&M. Not okay. I guess he has him listed as an edge because I think he's going to be defensive tackle in the NFL, but he has him listed as an edge rusher. We'll see, or maybe when he has him D end, that means it's tier D line and outside linebackers edge because he did have some edges outside linebackers. I don't know how he's listing them. Either way, like if you're going Texas A&M like front four guy, I'd rather have them going next Garden. I'm a little higher on him. The other just get some help pass rush. Matthew Judon trade didn't really do that much for them. So yeah, I do like the position drafted. I'd just rather go somebody different. Number 16, they have the Arizona Cardinals going Tyler Booker, guard out of Alabama. They definitely could use help on the O line, but this is too early for Booker, in my opinion. It just is. I would not want to get um him. I would rather like if you want to go Tyler Booker, it's fine, but try to trade down instead. Don't take him at 16. That's too high. Yeah, I'd rather see him in the mid 20s. But hey, it's good positioning instead. And I didn't. Well, they also behind two of their starting guards are both free agents, so they might be leaving too. So at number 17, they have a Cincinnati Bengals going Jahad Campbell, linebacker of Alabama. Okay, I was not okay. I kind of figured they'd probably be Jahad Campbell somewhere in this mock just because he did have him in picture at the front of the page, like on the in this article. I was not expecting the Bengals to take him at 17. That's another guy. I guess he's a little high, a lot higher than a lot of other people on the than the two Alabama guys and Booker and Campbell. Okay, I want to say a lot higher on another guys than Booker. A lot of people have Booker going the first, but still higher than most. Campbell definitely, John. Like Bengals could use linebackers. Jimmy and Pat did have a down year. They still have Logan Wilson. Like I'd rather go like an edge, a corner, maybe the or for a corner. Like I'd rather go like they're decent linebacker. I'd rather go different position. Maybe. Yeah, just get help on defense is also good as well. Just that's also important. So yeah. Number 18, he has the Seattle Seahawks going Ahmad Embo, tackle slash guard out of Mizzou. Okay. He's on the got another guy he's got a little higher on. There's a few guys in this mic still higher than most. I definitely read the but this is a good position to draft the tackle for the Seahawks. Like either go through Yontae Urshri, Josh Simmons, like maybe even Cam Williams over him. Like there's definitely a few tackles at the board. Rather go over Embo. I could definitely see him going to tackle, or maybe you do want to play him guard. He could be a guard in the NFL. But then if you think he's a guard in the NFL, he's probably even lower because tackles are more valuable than guards. Yeah, I still like the position they drafted though. They definitely could. Seahawks definitely need help on their own line either way. So yeah, number 19, yes, it's Tampa Bay Buccaneers going Nick Anamare, safety out of South Carolina. Um, But I think he's definitely my number two safety. But why? Yeah, I do not think he's a top first round pick, let alone top 20. I mean, yeah, he could be a great pair next to Antoine Winfield safety. Those like Antonio's really good safety, but still, this a little high for him. But they could go like safety's decent position. Like need like if Malachi Starks somehow fell in 19, maybe they probably there's a chance they go him. But that's just too high for him already. So yeah. Number 20, he has the Denver Broncos going Ashton Genty, running back out of Boise State. Good pick here. Gain some more weapons for Bo Nix. Not really a receiver. I'd rather go over Genty at this point. Maybe Ibuka, but like at 20, I'd rather go Genty over Ibuka. It's close, just cause the position value. But yeah, you get a replacement for Devontae Williams, who is a free agent. Yep, you did draft that today, but he's also a fifth round pick. It's not like you're super highly tied to him. He was only a fifth round pick. Yeah, I like this for them. Just get more weapons for Bo Nix and help out even more this year. But yeah, they're not very good running back. They're about 10 yards, rushing yards, TDs, and yards per carry this year. So they definitely need some help in that running game. So yeah. Now 21, he has the Pittsburgh Steelers going to Mecca Abuka Abasiva of Ohio State. Dang, it's been almost 20 years since the Steelers took a receiver in round one. I knew it'd been a while. I never it's been that long because a lot of their top wide receivers recent history have been day two picks. They've been really good at that. I just didn't realize it'd been that long. Yeah, you get good slack, good receiver guy. You can be your number two out next to George Pickens. I don't want him. I'd rather not have him be your number one if you didn't have Shane Pickens, but we'll see what happens here. I'm not saying Pickens will get traded. It's just if the Steelers get tired of his attitude stuff, maybe they want him gone. But we'll see. They're ready to get some more weapons wherever your quarterback ends up being. We don't know for sure because both Russell Wilson, and Fields are both free agents. We'll see what happens there. Number 22, he has LA Chargers. He has Harbaugh reuniting with his old college player. The Chargers drafting Colson Liveland, tight end out of Michigan. Good pick. Get some more weapons for Herbert. They've been searching for like the edge or whatever for a couple years. He was all right. He wasn't that good. They had a hard guy I'm blanking on the name of who was really just I seen always get touchdowns. He didn't do much yards wise. So yeah, good pick for them. Get some weapons for him. He reunites with Harbaugh, his old college coach. So yeah. Number 23 is the Green Bay Packers going Mike Green, outside linebacker out Marshall. Dang, he's I don't know if he's just trying to like show off some guys he's higher on than others because this is his first mock draft this season. But like, there's a lot of edge rushers still on the board. I'm higher on than Green. I do think Green's probably be a late first or at least second, but not a 23 over some of the other guys I have over him on my board. Just an edge on other ones. But oh dang. All right. Well, he could become the fourth. They probably become the fourth player on Marshall we drafted in the first round. Um, but the other two of the other three have not been the greatest. Lenny Moss is obviously great. Stuart Green does, but he also hasn't faced the greatest competition because he is at Marshall. Marshall does not face very many good competition. I see Packers do. They do have young pass rushers. I think they're high on. Like they did trade Preston Smith at the deadline. You know, I thought they'd probably be a good team. Obviously, didn't do anything in playoffs, but still, I don't know if they were sure on the edge. But yeah, number 24, the Minnesota Vikings going Benjamin Morrison, corner out of Notre Dame. I like this. Even if they're out three corners, like starting corners are all free agents, I still like this. Especially if their top three corners being corner free agents, and one of their top backups taking on row also being a free agent. The Vikings, I don't. Well, one of the Vikings will be getting back Micaiah Blackman next year from his torn ACL he suffered in, I think, like the first day of training camp. So yeah, to get corner help, I like that. And like, even if they do somehow return these top three stars, Gilmore is in his mid 30s. Griffin at this point is his 30s. So yeah, like yeah, and there's not. I doubt they do resign all three. I hope they resign one of them as Vikings fan, but or at least one of them. But we'll see what happens there. I like Morrison as pick though. 25, he has the Houston Texans going Josh Simmons, tackle out of Ohio State. It's a good pick. Their line is absolutely awful. You try to help it. I like it. Like try to get some better protection for CJ Stroud. That will hopefully help him have a bounce back third season after having a bit of a sophomore slump. Yeah, like their line was just not good. So yeah, probably play right side because they do have Tunsil still on big contract for a couple more seasons. He says right here. We'll see what happens there. Number 26 is LA Rams going Josh Connerly Jr., tackle out of Oregon. Okay, so I like the position. They definitely could use a tackle, get some protection for now. Matthew Stafford, get who eventually who ends up replacing it. You also see him going quarterback because Stafford could end up retiring. And if he doesn't, then next year could very easily be the last one. He can't play forever. He is in his late 30s. But like they definitely could use a tackle. But still no area up to archery though. But yeah. Number 27, he has the Baltimore Ravens going Javon Ravel Jr., corner out of East Carolina. You get another young corner pairing next to Nate Wiggins. You get eventual players from Marvin Humphrey, and you can get out to replace just the guy to make sure you don't have to re-sign Brandon Stevens. I like that because he has not been great. So yeah, I like that. They get plays in our corner. Humphrey is getting up there. He is in his late 20s at this point. So yeah. Number 28, he has the Detroit Lions going James Pierce Jr., outside linebacker out of Tennessee. I like this. Like I really like this. This is a steal in my opinion. Pierce, you get a edge, get a guy can be great. Number two, opposite of Aiden Hutchinson, and if Aiden Hutchinson goes down again, sometime for years, you can be a good number one for a little bit. Like they've been searching for a good number two edge rusher for a couple years now. The trade for Zarius Smith, but he's in his 30s. And I think he might have still 1 year left in Seattle though, for sure though. Yeah, good pick there. Number 29 is Washington Commanders going Nick Scorton, edge out of Texas A&M. This is like you said earlier. Surprised to see them this late. Just how about their defense? Like this last offseason, they brought in a lot of I think guys, Asian guys, not anybody I wouldn't mind trying to replace or get an upgrade over. So you can try to get that here, try to help out your defense, and hey, 10 points, Vince, my coach. Could try maybe you go Isaiah Bonner, wide receiver, maybe go a line like Aaron up to Urshreath and still being here, but Edge is a good player position to go for the Commanders too though. Number 30 is the Buffalo Bills going Maxwell Harrison, corner out of Kentucky. Yeah, he's good range for him. And like it says right here, Stu Douglas is on a Spaniard deal. He's not that good of a year anyways. So even if he wasn't, you might end up releasing him. And even if you didn't release him, you could try to get a good replacement for him. And the Bills like have good secondary. So try to help out here. Maybe go to our receiver as well. That could be end tier D line. There's only been a couple. Kenneth Grant's still on the board. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, good position need for the Bills either way. Number 31 is the Kansas City Chiefs going Walter Nolan, D tackle out of Ole Miss. Yeah, like I've done this a couple times, but like when I do this, I don't think Chris Jones is going anywhere. It's just being a good guy next to him. Like Terzon Warren's free agent, Derek Nadi's free agent, and even then Derek Nadi's not done a ton in the regular season over his career. He's more like a playoff guy. Just still fine, but yeah. So you got next to Ray Strong, he's getting a big guy that can help her that run T. So yeah, go on them. Number 32, another defensive tackle. He is the Philadelphia Eagles come Kenneth Grant, DT out of Michigan. Let's see what he thinks about why he's doing this. Okay. Um and yeah, Milton Williams is a free agent, but like Ray said earlier, he has Jalen Carter and Jordan Davis on still rookie deals. Like they don't really need it to tackle. Yes, Howard Roseman does love a great depth on the D line, but like if you're going like on the front seven, go edge or even middle linebacker, get a replacement for Zach Bond if he leaves, and yeah, he can play fine with the Cobra team maybe missing some games to start next season. Grant's definitely first round talent. I just don't really agree with him going to the Eagles. I don't really think the Eagles would do that. They do a lot to your D line, but yeah, maybe even they go with Arian Three for eventual play for Will Johnson. Like, there's definitely other guys I'd rather go over him. Grant is like he's fallen a little bit too, but I'd rather go somebody different. So yeah, um, yeah, they said right here, I could definitely go edge. But yeah, I guess that's how he has going. So yeah, guys, thanks for watching. Hope you have a good day.